If you're new to Fire Sticks or you're wondering what the difference is between the new 4K and the older models, then let me help you. I have both, one for each TV, and while they are both more or less the same thing, the new 4K version is worth the extra couple of bucks due to the extra speed and increased convenience of some thoughtful features. The 4K version has the new upgraded Alexa remote, which is such a triumph compared to the older Alexa remote, due to the fact that they've finally added power, mute, and volume buttons. Hooray! No more scrambling around for your TV or cable company remote control when you need to change the volume in a hurry. The voice controls are also more sophisticated in this version, so that I can actually tell Alexa to switch back to HDMI 1 or switch back to cable TV, rather than toggling the input button on your TV or cable remote. The user interface is snappier and more responsive all around, unlike the older Fire Stick, which occasionally is slightly laggy. It's crisp and clear, and intuitive to operate, and set up as a piece of cake. The on-screen prompts guide you through everything, and should be easy for anyone to follow, even if don't consider yourself tech-savvy. And in terms of the physical hardware, there are only like 2 steps. 1. Connect stick to power source, and 2. Plug stick into any open HDMI port, which you'll find on the back or side of your TV, conveniently marked HDMI 1, HDMI 2, etc. I'd say setup took me about 10 minutes from start to finish. If you are wondering whether an elderly or technophobic person can handle setup, the answer is yes. Can they open a cardboard box, find a power outlet, and locate an HDMI port on their TV? If yes, they'll be fine, because everything else is basically taken care of by on-screen prompting. If you are new to Fire Sticks and are wondering why you need one, a Fire Stick is a tool that lets you browse and stream a huge video library of TV and movies. Prime Video is free for Prime members, but you can also pay for content via Netflix, HBO, etc. subscriptions. Side note, if you're here secretly wondering what a Chromecast is and how it differs, a Chromecast is a similar, stick-like device that plugs into an HDMI port, but it only casts content from your laptop, computer, other device to the big screen of your TV. There's no remote control or fancy on-screen user interface. The casting is controlled in whatever tab of your browser you're watching video in on the device, e.g. my laptop. If you're wondering whether the Amazon content library is worth it, the answer is, it's one of the biggest, and it's getting bigger every day. There are obviously a lot of old or B-grade movies in the library, but they add at least a small handful new big-name or recent films, TV shows every month, and the biggest unsung treasure is the ever-growing collection of Amazon Studio original content, such as Jack Ryan, Man in the High Castle, Sneaky Pete, etc. The production quality and writing are equal to or better than anything on network TV. If you're wondering why anyone would need more than one Fire Stick, the answer is, you need one for each TV, unless you want to be unplugging and plugging in a single stick every time you go from room to room. There's nothing wrong with that, of course. You can take the Fire Stick anywhere you want, such as your vacation home or a hotel. However, I primarily want to leave mine plugged in, and there are 2 TV sets, therefore, 2 sticks. If you have multiple TVs in your house, you can have multiple sticks. I've heard of some folks who have up to 4 sticks in a single household, although there may be a limit to how many people can stream from one account at the same time. If you're wondering whether the 4K version is a gimmick or whether it's worth it, the answer is, it's worth it, because it's as if they ironed out all the little kinks and pain points to get the user to their chosen content as quickly as possible. All the little improvements in terms of the speed, function, and the upgraded Alexa remote make the 4K version a pleasure to use. Hope this helps. You can buy this product in link description.